Hello everyone and welcome to Spirit Tier 3. My name is Thomas, next to me is Matty and we're here in Mexico for round 13 here in Contest of Speed. Matty, good to have you in the commentary box with me. How are you doing?
I'm good, I'm not too bad. I'm in tonight because someone's too busy lying in a sun lounger in Spain. It's alright for some.
yes, Lewis is enjoying the Spanish sun, beach, probably chicks as well. You never know with Lewis. But yeah, have fun there, mate. We will be doing the busy work as always. Um, yeah, special day maybe for Hilly today, as he can become Consul Speed Tier 3 champion. Um, all that has to happen is Austin not finishing on the podium. If he finishes on the podium, he needs to make sure that he... Well, no, if he finishes on the podium, that's it. Yeah, well done, Thomas. Brilliant, brilliant sentence. Now, if he finishes on the podium, it's all good. If he finishes outside of the podium and there's more than 12 points of a gap, he is your new champion.
Yeah, I get that. Could be the second Drivers' Championship I see sealed this week. EU4 was sealed last night. Sneaky Tom has to wrap that one up somehow in the end. It was a very topsy-turvy kind of race, but Sneaky Tom managed to edge that one out ahead of his teammate, Raceway JJ. Ferrari wrapped up the constructors with one race to go. So yes, if you want to go and watch the chaos of last night, because it wasn't straightforward for either of the title contenders, it should be on the Twitch and will be on the YouTube in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, 100%.
Small plug.
Little plug. Well, that's allowed. For talking about the constructors, it's actually really interesting, the constructor standings for the tier 3 guys, as there's only 3 points difference between, and shouldn't be mistaken, between Aston Martin and AlphaTauri. Well, don't quote me on that as of yet.
That
I got it
correct.
here. Yes, that is correct. Aston Martin.
Yeah.
No, it's Alfa Romeo, not AlphaTauri. Apologies. It's 3 points, so it's 208 for Aston Martin, 205 for Alfa Romeo. So yeah, that one is definitely not gonna be decided today, I presume. That will be going towards the last round in this race. Talking about AlphaTauri, Haley is one of those AlphaTauris. He put in a 116.6 on mediums. The rest is going out on softs, apart from Ramon and Jodesma, who are trying to go out on the mediums as well.
Yeah, so Aston Martin have got leaving it down to Austin and Blades this evening. And then Has and Rack, so your usual suspect. No, got it wrong. I've done you. I did a you. Hilly and Hilly. It should be one of the new E3 reserves that joined us recently. That should be joining in, but he's not. So that's a good start. Good start to impress people. You'd love to see it, really. But yeah, it should be exciting. Either way, we're hoping it goes down to Kota like it did. Well, like it's done a couple of times now.
Yeah, I've seen a brilliant championship battle between Matrix and Ricky around Kota. Will never forget that one in my life. Also saw a brilliant race around Mexico with Mitch. he probably thinks different about that race, but I really enjoyed it.
Didn't want to bring it up. Someone brought it up this week, and I felt really sad. But
I had
it's
to.
kind of funny.
Yeah, it's a cost classic. So you have to bring it up. Austin puts in a 115.5, 4/10 of Selig.
I'm gonna call him Zedleaky. That's what I'm gonna go with. I don't know.
Yeah, just putting an E after the Q.
Why not?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in that race we also saw, a bit of contest of speed history, Thomas.
We saw, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we did. Our first female winner.
F1 Sophie.
F1 Sophie.
If you're wondering what that weird sound is, I'm having an ice cream because it's flipping hot in my room. And because I'm Dutch, I'm not made for this.
I should have got a flake ice cream from downstairs before I came on commentary, but I thought I shouldn't have done after last night. I had one last night as well. Yes, we had a heat wave a couple of days ago. I don't know about you guys. 35 it got up to last Friday. Very warm. It was in the UK.
Yeah, I live near the coast, so for me it wasn't that warm, but south of the Netherlands was like really hot. The east as well. Unfortunately for this weekend, the weather is not going to be great, as I will be in Essen for the MotoGP Grand Prix that weekend. But yeah, hopefully the weather is going to change. But yeah, now focus on F1. Ramon is the one invalidating his lap on the mediums, and he comes into the pits, so probably thought better of it, saying that it's not going to work on the mediums. It is going to work on the mediums for Hasmania so far, who's the quickest medium runner with a 1:16.2. That's a second, a 1.1 seconds off P1. I don't know how quick that is for the mediums though.
Not too shabby. I think the more pressing question, Thomas, is what flavour ice cream is it?
It's it is. That's a really good one. What is this called in English?
Oh, he's trying to work out in English. Brilliant. Describe it. Is it one of these combination ones, like a mint choc chip or something?
You've got apple, but also like what's that green shaped fruit called?
A pear?
Yes, that. Is that really how you pronounce it?
Yeah, it's a pear.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's pear ice cream then.
Ooh.
It's good. It's sort of watery pear. Yeah. It's good. You also got the strawberry flavor, but I prefer the pear.
I may have to go and find some pear ice cream. That sounds amazing. Never had that before. Spud's retired. On the exit, turn 3, so our second casualty in qualifying. I think we need to do some housekeeping, Thomas, because it's quite an interesting looking grid.
It is. A lot of names I haven't seen for a while.
So, in this evening, let's do the easy ones. Yoldesmar's in for Shane, so Yoldesmar's obviously EU4. He served his race ban last night, so he can actually reserve tonight, which is probably worked out pretty good. Blades is in for Maria. They're straight swaps because they're in constructors. And then really you should have 4 new guys that are EU3 reserve drivers that have joined us in the last week or so. DRO Schregers, who's not joined us, he should be in the other Alfa Romeo. Niels, who is... he's got a different name. So the other Mercedes, Mark _ 0002, he's at EU3 reserve. And then Leakey is in for... who else is he in for? Someone.
We've got the Wizard and...
Sygate.
Yeah,
he's in for Sygate.
No, Sygate is in Mercedes, right?
No, Sygate is in the Red Bull.
Fair enough.
L-Max is in for Mr. Prentice, so... which is disappointing, because I was looking forward to 2 Prentice brothers with bullet setups down a straight line. Down the first straight and the second straight. And then hold everyone up through the middle sector, so that is slightly disappointing, but
yeah. Is Luke not here because of his dog?
Yes.
Fair enough. I wish all the best to your dog, Luke, if you're watching. Wish him all the best. Hope he recovers soon. Healy coming out of the last corner towards the line, and he improves just behind his title contender, Austin. Only 0.03 of a second.
Yeah, Leakey far clear, so I'll be seeing how he goes during the race and whether he's one of these quali specialists.
Merchants.
Didn't want to call him a TT merchant. I thought it was going to be a bit harsh, you know.
No, I'm Dutch, so I don't hold back.
How's us put a time up there? 15:0. And it's... How's is a difficult one, because we've seen him reserve in EU2 and EU1 and has competed, well, more than admirably in those tiers, but yet he's only 5th in the championship. Sorry, 4th, just about 4th in the championship for EU3.
Yeah, it's... The thing is with this tier that you really need to be, like, you don't have to be the quickest necessarily to become champion. In fact, I think Hilly is like the prime example of why tier 3 is like special, because with all the respect, I don't think Hilly is the quickest guy out here. I think Hess and Marina are probably up there, if not quicker, but they're not as consistent as Hilly. Hilly won't like make a mistake that's gonna cost his race. Like, he makes a mistake, fair enough, we all make a mistake. I do a lot actually. I only make mistakes, like there is like a small percentage of my life where I don't make a mistake. So that's normal. But he does it, Hess and Marina do it way more often, and they make a mistake which at the end costs the championship, where Hilly will be scoring points. You know that's going to happen. That's a given fact. And he does it so consistently that he is actually, well, I don't want to say becoming champion very easily, but the fact that he can do it one race left in such a small season says enough, really. Given by the fact that Marina is not here and the last couple of races wasn't as well, but you get the point.
Yeah, I mean, the results say it already. I'm just looking at it, and other than a 7th in Brazil last time out, which, amazingly, Thomas, that's his worst performance of the season.
Yeah, but and that's also that was chaotic.
He's gone full on George Russell and been in the top 5 throughout. Yeah, which is ridiculous. So yeah, that just highlights the consistency of it.
Yeah.
There's some guys that have been consistent in periods, but not throughout the whole season. And as you said, that's possibly why. Well, it's probably why he's in his position now than chasing. To be fair.
Rosa saying, "I never make mistakes. I'm perfect." I love to hear that, Rosa. You're a hero.
I got a big whiff of something there.
The wizard comes across the line, puts in a 115.7, which brings him up to P11, which is actually not a bad spot to be in.
No, I'm pretty sure the pole time's been absolutely smashed out of the park already by EU3 from yesterday. I believe it was 15.6. Have a look at that now.
That's currently the time of Hilly, and that's P9. So Tier 3 boy stepping it up tonight. Fembo in the chat saying, "Ross, I see you tomorrow, big boy." I'm not quite sure if he knows that it is Tuesday today, or if they're actually going to meet in real life.
Yes. The
Ah,
latter.
fair enough.
Also
Then I haven't said anything.
No, thank you, Hilly. Hilly's gone for the 11 months.
Yes.
Tier 1.
And yeah, good.
Pretty nervous today. Yeah, I would be.
Yes.
I've only been in that situation once before, but I was the chaser in that situation. Thomas, you've been in that. Well,
I've been in that. Yeah, I've been in a situation in Tier 2 where I became champion, but that wasn't like in the first couple of rounds it was really close, but after that it was with Big Slater.
Thomas
he started to make
an animal.
Yeah, he was like, and he's a legend as well. It was always good racing with him, but he made a couple of mistakes towards the end of the season, so he effectively gave me the championship pretty much. But that was a good one. And in Tier 1, first season, of course, I was actually leading the championship before I went on holiday, and that was a stage where we had 2 races a week. And I went on holiday for 3 weeks, so I missed 6 races. And after that, I came back, and I was leading by 30 points or something. And then after that, I was behind for like 20 points or something with only 2 rounds to go. So yeah, that was unfortunate.
Some legendary names in that first season.
Yes.
A couple are still kicking about. They're still here, just about. which is good. You're one. The Woods is another one. Fruit.
True.
El
Roland.
Capitano.
Yeah. We made some.
Countess Silva is improving in the Ferrari, and I have cursed him, and he is now invalidated.
Yeah, well,
Success.
I was on board with Rek and he invalidated as well, so that's two people already invalidated. Not Rapid. Did he just do his lap or is he going to start one? No, he's starting
his
one.
lap.
You'll love to see it.
Yoldasmar is finishing his lap, and I tell you what, he's going to put himself towards the second or third row here if he can keep it together, a little bit wide through the last corner. And yes, 15.5. Wow, someone else getting the 15.5s. It's like watching EU1 Japan again, Thomas.
No, it wouldn't be me.
27 sixes, 15.5s now around Mexico. Everyone getting the 15.5s, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, he's given up in the pits. Okay. Not Rapid. Oh, no. Through the S section. And he lost it.
Yeah. Danny Boy, interestingly, Thomas, needs to improve here. Because if he doesn't, he will be starting on 5-lap old softs, which isn't ideal, and there's not many people going quicker than him.
Not ideal is like an understatement. It's horrendous around this track to start off 5-lap old softs.
What's the guy say? Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe I can't pronounce this. I'm not going to say the second bit, but yeah, he's 3 attempts up, which is a good sign. If he does manage to, if he managed to cut the last few corners, I'll be amazed because they are pretty simple. He's going to go for a run for pole.
Front row,
close to. Ooh, front row.
Yes, front row, not pole position, but really good effort by Danny Boy. Zilik is not going to improve.
No,
Ramon is not going to improve. Jordasma just set his lap. Austin has finished. Haley P10. We've got a few guys at the back. Jay Prentice not being able to improve. Here comes Blades, who says he's racing a boat. Up by almost 2 tenths.
Yeah, Mark's up by 6 tenths. That's a really good middle sector.
So let's focus on Blades first then. Up to where can he improve? P12, Mark.
Top 10 easily.
P5.
Yeah, brilliant. He was 6 tenths up through the first 2 sectors, so a lot of time.
And look at Haley. He, because of that, got dropped outside of the top 10. But crucially enough for him, you got Austin in front, who has to start on the softs, and Haley can start on the mediums if he wants to. I think this is the perfect scenario for Haley to be in after quali.
Yeah, just like last night, both title contenders line astern on the grid. So it should be very, very exciting. We all need to go down to the last race, that'd be amazing. Just so that Lewis can come back and, you know, can't withhold his excitement for it all.
So yeah, from what I can remember, this was like one of the only tracks where a 2-stop was actually like on the cards of giving yourself a victory.
Yeah, 2-stop is very much doable, and it is going to be doable. The guys are probably going to look for like a soft, medium. Soft, medium, soft has also been thrown out. The hard tyres aren't really advisable, but
yeah, I think that the only reason why we are going to see the hards is when Cetra comes out the first couple of laps, and the guys who are on mediums don't want to make a 2-stop will probably go onto the hards. I think apart from that, no one will touch those white wall tires.
we had a stoppage with about 8 or 9 laps to go, which is a bit pushing the life of the soft tyre, but Sneaky Tom made use of like the tyre grip that he had for like, the first few laps, and was closing in by 2 or 3 seconds, and then just managed to hold on towards the end. So yeah, it'll be very interesting to see how people use their tyres they have got left, because a lot of them have done 2 if not 3 runs in qualifying.
So let's see the tire situation. We've got Hilly, the Wizard, IMAX and Pipetech going for the mediums from the people starting outside of the top 10. The rest is on the softs, and of course your top 10 is on softs as well, as that is the tire they qualified on. Interesting.
You've really split strategies wise outside the top 10. Probably will be early VSCs or safety cars. We've seen a couple off through the S's, which proved to be a problem point last night. Other than that, though, the rest of the track should be fairly simple-ish.
So Matty, give me your prediction, your podium prediction for tonight's race.
Leaky has an... I'm going to go with someone outside the top 5, I think. I'm going to go with Rack, I reckon.
Rack, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a curveball
there. I wanted to say Healy, but I think the pressure's gonna get to him. I just have that feeling, I don't know. I'm gonna say Hess P1, Selig P2, and Austin P3, just to make it go to Kota for the last round. But it's more hope than actual sense.
Yeah, the problem is whether these guys are going to, when they come out of the pits, where they're going to hit traffic if they get caught in a DRS train. Not. We saw it last night. Very easy to pick off guys one by one, but in a DRS train, very, very difficult.
There we have it. The predicted pit stop strategy. 2 stop is an option, like we've mentioned before. It's waiting for everyone to get into their grid slots. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. The 21st of June, and it is a lot of jump starts, and it's lights out, and away we go with 5 people already who have to do a drive-through penalty. It's a good start from Hess, who is already up into P1. Selig drops down, Danny Boy drops down, who's gonna lead into turn 1. It is going to be Selig or Hess. It is Selig. Oh, they make contact.
There's
but
loads
I think
of
it's all
contact
good.
further back. How's it gone? How's it out?
What?
What absolutely chaotic start. There were 5 wide, Thomas, further back into turn 1. That was ridiculous. Blades drive through, IMAX drive through, Danny drive through, Phantom drive through, and Jay Prentice all with a drive through penalty. So it'd be interesting to see who caused that. There's a Mercedes going slowly, which means everyone else is going to have to kind of give places back or give back. A lot of damage and carbon fibre everywhere.
And
I'm
crucial.
surprised it's not a safety car more than a...
Yeah, I agree. Crucial enough, Healy P15, Austin P6, with Pure Blaze who's gonna drop out of that, so it will be P5 for Austin. Will probably be P14 for Healy as well, but Healy will jump a lot of positions. Oh, Healy has damage.
Or I don't know if he has damage or not. I couldn't really tell.
Virtual safety car is gone, which is a pain in the ass for the people who have to do that drive-through. They probably would have hoped for the virtual safety car to come out a little bit later. Look at the amount of people coming into the pits. Yeah. Oh my days.
In fact, pretty much everyone's coming to the pits from... Yeah, crazy.
Okay, so... housekeeping once again. We've got Zilik was still the race leader somehow. Ramon P2, Rock P3, who still has to. No, he only has a 5-second time penalty. Fair enough. The Wizard, first one on the mediums, already up into P4. Spot P5, Catch Silver P6, Not Rapid P7. Haley, your championship leader, P8 on the mediums. Pipe Tech P9, mediums as well. And Blades, the one in P10, taking the final point in this race so far. He is on the softs. Interesting.
All 4 of the drivers took their drive-throughs. IMAX didn't. He had to pit, I presume, because he had damage as well. He's on the hards, and he's got to go and serve his drive-through as well. So, yeah, not ideal. This field is incredibly spread out because, well, Remon's managed to keep up with Zed Linky, but yeah, just I've never seen anything like that, Tom. If 5 people jump the start, that's a record.
Yes, yeah, I agree. I can understand it as you get triggered because someone is like moving, but that it triggered 5 people is, like you said, a new record. Spot is pushing the Wizard through the chicane. Spot now, of course, with more grip because he is on the softs. No DRS as of yet because it's the same detection point from start finish, and because it just got enabled on this lap, there is no DRS as of yet for Spot. And now Catcher Silva is joining the party as well. So we've got a 3-way battle for P4 in this race. Is Spot trying to make a move around the outside? Yes, he is. Lovely move by Spot. So the Wizard drops down to P5 and now the Far is all over the back.
Yeah, IMAX was causing that yellow flag, and he's lost his front wing, so he's had to pit again. So he still hasn't served his drive-through. So he's going to be pretty much a lap down, I would say, out of the race, really. Yeah, I just can't get over the fact that it was chaos. Oh, Blades is out!
Oh, Blades! Oh, he lost it coming out of the S's. Safety car! Yep. So there is your advantage gone for everyone.
Rack has boxed as well.
Smart move.
So they're not going to catch the safety car. They've already gone past it, luckily, the 2 leaders.
So it didn't really matter at the end, but still, it cost him less time than it would have done if there wasn't a safety car coming out.
Say that, in Hungary, I managed to pit behind the safety car whilst it hadn't been caught by the leaders. Go back out onto Delta, and then I think it was Charlie that was in front of me. Charlie then had to pit, and I ended up leapfrogging him.
Ooh, fair enough.
Because if it catches the safety car, the Delta then goes.
Ah, yeah, of course. That's a really good point you make there. Yeah, okay, yeah. So it is beneficial to pit as soon as you can, if you want to pit under a safety car.
That's if the leaders are going to stay out. If the leaders pit, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if they pit, then it still takes the same amount of time. Yeah, but if they catch up, then the delta goes away. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I get it.
It wasn't until Charlie pointed out to me after the race, he's like, "Oh yeah, you overtook me." I was like, "What? Oh yeah, I did."
We've got Zilik in. Ramon decided to stay out. Fair enough.
It's a little bit early, but.
Well, effectively, Zilik has to do 2 runs of 15 laps on the mediums, but there will be a couple of laps under the safety car, so maybe he can stretch this set of mediums to go onto the softs towards the end of the race. Could be a thing, but if his tire is too high, he can just opt to go for a second set of mediums.
I don't know if he's managed to jump Silver there in the pits.
No, he was already in front because Silva was behind the Wizard.
Well, he's up 13 places and Parktek's up 14 places and Wizard's up 12 places.
Yeah, so suddenly the turntables, because Austin is now in P13 and Hilly is in P3. So Ramon and Dan are the only ones still out on the softs. Everyone else pitted behind them. We've got no one with a drive-through penalty to serve, so that's all sorted as well. Everyone will be closing in. From what I can see on the minimap, I think we will be getting green flag conditions on the next lap. I think it will be coming in next lap.
Yeah. Well, depending on if Cody thinks we need to go, or whether it stays out for another lap. It'll probably stay out for next lap, and then that'll be it.
So we start lap 6. We've got now 2 laps on the safety car conditions. Max Verstappen, where? Eh? Oh, Verstappen is in the pits. Fair enough. I don't understand why though, because yeah, still all the chance to score points in this race.
He was a lap down.
Yeah, but can't you like? Oh,
Nope.
yeah, it's not a thing, right, to unlap yourself on the safety car. No, I tried that and got disqualified last season.
Yep, I've also got penalised for that. No.
Okay, fair enough.
You can't do it. He tried.
Mission failed.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
So yeah, 6 laps done in this race out of 36. We pretty much had like 4 laps of safety car conditions, 2 laps of like proper racing, which is a shame, but luckily enough there are still 30 laps to go with Ramon in the lead. The Wizard in P2. Haley is basically the first one who is really in like these kind of positions all the time this season, although Ramon has had some really good races as well over the past. I'm really interested to see what Seelig can do as well, as he was really quick during qualifying. He's now behind the people who haven't made a pit stop yet, or at least are on older tires. Let's see how he manages to get himself through the field.
Yeah, it should be interesting. The more interesting point to throw out is obviously Hilly not stopping yet, but Austin's kind of now on the same kind of strategy. And look, Hilly's 3rd and Austin's 13th. It's a late call for the safety car as well, by the way, because that's going to be a bit annoying.
Very late call, but Ramon knows how to restart after a safety car. He's done it multiple times already, definitely the last couple of races. Let's see, he's probably going to wait a very long time. Still weaving. Oh, and he almost lost the back end. I take everything back, but still a decent enough restart. Is the Wizard going to make a move down the inside? He's in the slipstream. He has to go the long way around the outside. Can he make it stick? No, he can't, as they both break very late.
Spud goes. Oh, Spud's going to go down the inside. Or gets squeezed. Captures Silver, jumps across. And now it's just a drag race down to turn 4. And he's lost the position to the pass as well. Pipe tech on the flyer. Rack dives it down the inside of the Ferrari, but that was always going to squeeze. Caucho Silva's going to do the same to the McLaren. Spud holds it round the outside, and we're all pretty clean-ish so far.
That was brilliant driving between Spud and Silva. Really well done to you guys. Seelig still in P5, but he is so close to Healy. Is he going to make a move around the outside? Yes, he is. Healy needs to think about his championship. Can't take any risks in this race.
That was a man thinking about his championship. Didn't even bother making the apex. Like, yeah, you can have it, and I'll fight another day.
And Healy now. Oh, look at Spud. He already moved across to make sure he's got the inside, but because of that, Healy gets the better exit. Has to tuck into the slipstream once again. Is Spot now going to make the move? Yes, he is, down the inside, and I think he will get it done in the braking zone.
3 wide.
Yes.
The Ferraris are trying to get the best out of each other. Rack says no. Coucher Silver says no back, and there's a bit of argy-bargy through the chicane. Coucher Silver lost a few positions there, down to 11th.
Yeah, he made contact with Rack and then got a terrible exit because of it. Both Alpines overtook him as well. Pipetech doing a good job to stay within that 1 second window of Seelig. Not going to say he will be staying within that 1 second window. In fact, he already dropped out of it. Seelig now within the 1 second window of his teammate, the Wizard. I don't think that's going to be a problem. 2.3 seconds the gap between P1 and P2, so Zilik has a little bit of work to do, but I think, based on his quali pace, he should be able to do it. Healy, like we said, thinking about his championship, currently in P6 with Austin in P12. Nothing to worry about for the Dutchman so far in this race.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty easy for Zilik, but you know, again, just whether he's a quicker driver or not, he probably is, based on what we've seen of so far. Just the fact that he's got those fresher tyres compared to the ones that the Wizard's on, because Wizards hasn't stopped either, so having fresher tyres around this track is very beneficial. Couple of seconds a lap, as we are seeing, but couldn't get past him this time around, so he's going to have to wait a little bit longer.
Let's see, do we have any battles going on? Well, this is the section of the track where overtaking is very tricky. And if you want to make a move, it needs to be very, very good if you want to make it work.
So watch out, Spud's got a great run into the stadium.
Danny Boy as well. Danny Boy already made a move around the outside. Rack is going
Spud
to defend.
around the outside, will a move.
Ooh, Danny Boy's going for it. He sticks his nose in. As they're still side by side. Rock gets the better of it. Oh my days.
Oh, the Alpine's touched once and twice. They're all Constantina up, so this is going to be 3 wide easily down into turn 1 with the DRS.
Ooh, Zilik got past the Wizard. Nothing too special going on there. Won't fight each other too hard, I imagine.
Spud importantly made the position into the stadium section and then kept it down into turn 1, so now he can sort of try and press on here a little bit.
Danny Boy, he tried the switchback, but he got the better exit nonetheless. Round the outside, turns into the inside for the next corner. Should be able to get the job done. Yes, he does.
Oh, they touched.
And he shuts the door maybe a little bit too soon, but he gets the job done up into PA.
Yeah. Jack's past Austin as well, so Austin's lost the position. Oh, Zilik's got 3 seconds now. That could be the way this man is stopped.
Oh, Jay Prentice. He got very loose on exit. Phantom is retired in this race. Coming out of the S's, and there's a safety car once again. Rebel needs to go into the pits now.
He did.
And he does, yeah.
He got it done. Everyone else stays out. Wizard has decided to come in. Most of them have. Danny Boy stays out. That's an interesting one because he's on the same strategy as Hilly and Co. Oh, Mark's got to.
Double stop for Haas as Pipetech is coming into the pits as well. He pitted for fresh shorts.
Interestingly, Thomas, Austin has pitted, but he also pitted for a change of wing as well.
Ooh, that could be the reason why he lost the position to Jay Prentice. So Austin in last place, but Hilly in P12, so still all to play for. And Hilly, why has he gone on softs?
Oh, the turntables of split strategies again, but the other way around. Oh, this is amazing. Stay tuned, folks, because this isn't going to be easy either way.
Shame there's another safety car though. It's what they say with IndyCar as well, like a yellow triggers another yellow. Safety car just triggers another safety car in this game.
Well, it's been all action, Thomas, hasn't it, from the start? We've had a couple of safety cars, but when we've had green flag racing, plenty of overtakes, fighting for position. Not many crashes caused by actual incidents, just drivers losing the car.
Yeah, that's just the tricky part around this track. You need to find that perfect balance between straight line speed and downforce. You need the straight line speed for the very long straights around this track, but the downforce through sector 2 and especially the S's, and we've seen it in qualifying a couple of times, but now in the race as well, people losing it coming out of the S. Jay Prentice almost did it when Phantom did it on the same lap. Jay Prentice almost lost it. Austin wanted to make the move, but then Phantom crashed coming out of the SS, and safety car came out, so Austin wasn't even allowed to make a move on Jay Prentice. It's all what happens. Blades lost it out of the SS as well. In qualifying, like I mentioned, we've seen it a couple of times. It's tricky, this track. Don't underestimate it. Everyone closed up to the safety car, so I imagine the safety car coming in this lap. And then we've got a very interesting race upon our hands.
Well, yeah, I'm just thinking it's going to be more dry because those soft guys are going to have such a pace advantage over the medium guys at this stage.
But I wanted to say, are the medium guys going to stretch it towards the end, but I don't think they can, right?
No, they're going to go. Medium guys are probably going to go medium soft if they can get these mediums to around. Well, because it's difficult considering how little green flag running some of these guys have done on those sets of mediums. So they can stretch them another 12 laps, then possibly a set of softs to the end. They're sort of, it's not timed very well because they're sort of split between strategies. So they're probably going to go medium from where they are.
Yeah, I can get, but remember that a lot of those laps have been done under the safety car.
That's what I'm saying. It's very difficult to sort of guess what people are going to do with it.
Like, it sounds weird, and they're definitely not going to do it, but those medium guys should be working together to make sure that they give the soft runners a very hard time. Like, that's the only way they can make it work, but they're definitely not going to do it. I wouldn't have done it as well, but that would have been like the perfect strategy for them, because now the salt runners, like you said, gonna cut through the field. I imagine
it's gonna be like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, but if everyone stays within that big DRS train, those soft guys are not going to be able to overtake. And a Wizard, I think, is gonna go. And Spot had a terrible safety car restart. He's outside of that 1 second window already.
Yeah, Not Rapid spun it. He's already, Not Rapid's lost his front wing. I tell you what, Spud did have a bad restart. Danny Boy was very lucky to catch the rear of his car because he nearly dropped it as well. Spud fights back round the outside of turn 1. As you said, these boys need to kind of work together because otherwise, Zay Leakey is going to be away.
Here comes Danny Boy down the inside of Spot. Can he get the job done? Yes, he can. He runs deep. Switch back from Spot. He runs off track. Illegal overtake? Question mark.
Question mark. Borderline. He was ahead, but he had to go ahead and start. I don't know. We'll leave that later.
I'm happy I'm not steward.
1.7 seconds is the gap already as Leakey's just burning away trying to get
I'm gonna go on board with the Wizard just to see how much more grip he has compared to the medium runners, as he already overtook Joldesma and Remmel.
Send one here, maybe. You can just see the thing's just hooked up through the stadium section so easily.
Oh, and now on exit, Kesha Silva, he needs to be careful because he wants to make an overtake on Jay Prentice, but I think the Wizard is going to make an overtake on the Ferrari. Down the inside with the slipstream. Is he going to make a double move on Jay Prentice as well? He brakes late, needs to be careful to not smash his front wing. They're still side by side. Inside now for the Wizard. Gets in front and a better exit as well. So that's the Wizard up into P6. Jay Prentice is next.
Max going to go around the outside of turn 3. He's going to put his nose in. Just about enough room. But Danny Boy defends quite nicely. And all this fighting's giving Spud a nice little juicy gap to be out of the DRS. Wizard is just... You can just see through the air section. He's just pushing the Williams through very easily. But just the other thing was, both of those guys were burning behind Jay Prentice, and both of them still couldn't close the gap on the Williams.
Yeah, that's the point. I hate it being behind Jay Prentice. DRS enabled though, but they're not going to get it on this straight.
And they've got less ERS than him as well, so this could be fun to watch.
Yeah, he's not closing in.
Come on! Oh, it's like a train. Rack and Danny Boy. switch. Oh, they're just swapping play. Oh, Danny Boy's held it around the outside. Oh, have some of that. Defends it again. Yeah, we got train.
Yeah, the Prentice train.
Oh, Ferrari's round.
Get your Silva.
A small tag. Mercedes is trying to go round the outside. You are definitely going to get shown the door there, my friend. So Rex going to have to try it all over again.
Jay Prentice is not going to get DRS.
He didn't last time round. He's actually closer.
He's actually closer, yeah, but I think now, because of the DRS, he won't be able to stay in front. But I don't think he's going to lose 2 positions, as Joldesma is pretty far away. The Wizard, he will be able to get past though. That is the Wizard up into P5. Rek and Danny Boy are fighting it out once again, but now Rek gets on top. P3 for the Alpha Tauri driver. Danny Boy drops down to P4.
Interestingly, Rex also managed to time that so he can get the DRS again, so he's going to pull away from the Alpine.
Yeah, almost 7/10 now.
Oh, the Haas drivers are swapping positions.
So Pipetech on the softs.
See, none of the soft runners have really made that much progress. I thought they would be a bit higher than what they are. Austin another 3 seconds. And the train continues from 6th down to 14th. All aboard.
Yes, all buy your tickets. As it will be a very enjoyable ride for at least Jay Prentice, I think.
Well, the
Maybe
Wizard
not
and Danny
for the
Boy are
rest.
going to go for it. Danny Boy got DRS off a rack. Wizard to the outside. Oh, the contact! No! Oh!
The Wizard doing a Hamilton.
Yeah, that just squeezed, I think, a little bit too much. That space got closer and closer together. And he's got front wing damage as well, so he's going to lose so much time through the middle sector now.
You know what the thing is? Like, although Danny Boy, like, he shut the door, the Wizard shouldn't have gone for the move there. Not in that place as well.
Front 3 are the quickest through on track, but there is a reason for that. They've all got a penalty. You cheating individuals.
I just wanted to say finish your sentence, but she did that quite well. Oh, the Wizard is like a mobile chicane at this stage.
Yes,
Joldesma had to move out of the way, and now he gets overtaken by Mark round the outside. Yes, he does.
Oh, this is going to end badly.
Ferrari down the inside. Oh my days, this is carnage. What am I watching?
Oh, the McLaren and the Mercedes nearly hit each other and put each other into the wall.
Oh, we survived.
The Mercedes didn't get the DRS, so it gets mugged off by the other 2 drivers in front.
Is Dan gonna go for the move down the inside of the McLaren? You bet he is. Down the inside.
Just gonna hold it around the outside.
Where does the Mercedes come from? Oh, the Mercedes is around. Oh, and he resets the track as well.
Happen.
Oh, he didn't read the rules. Now Dan, once again round the outside. In the inside for the next turn. I think he will get it done. Yes, he does.
Yes, he will do.
Get in then. P6.
Austin's up to 8th for all this, by the way.
Yeah, and the Indy still in P12.
Yeah, well, Austin's trying to he needs to just pick and choose here. These small individual battles. This is where your eyes need to be on stalks and picking out where you're going to overtake the driver in front. Where's the opportunity? There it is. Joldesma runs deep. Does them through. I think he's got a bit of damage. It wouldn't surprise me. He's really dropped off.
Let me
From
check.
front. Yeah, he's going to come in. Yeah.
With Tess. He's not with damage.
Maybe it's just the tyres. He's been on them for 15, 16 laps.
Yeah, so they're hitting 40%. So yeah, fair enough.
Mark has left the session as well.
Not Rapid with a move on Ramon. Yes, P8 for Not Rapid.
Yeah, those doing well on those mediums. They'll still be in the hunt. Capo front's not really grown that much. It's sort of all stayed the same between the front three. Danny Boy's hanging on to his nemesis, Rack, in this race. Those soft tyres now probably starting to lose a little bit of performance. Because I would say Austin is going to be quicker than Dan at this point.
Yeah, 100%. Dan just needs to be careful on those softs. Oh, spot is in. 13 lap old mediums. Coming into the pits. Yeah, really good stint. Danny Boy with the DRS. He can close into Rack. Maybe making a move on the next straight. Yeah, he holds back. He sees the red light of Rack flashing. Should be able to make the move on the second straight.
Dan's going to go around the outside of Jack. Gets it done. Austin, no, Austin's had a half spin, Thomas.
No, Austin. And here comes Danny.
And there they are. The two championship protagonists are next to each other. This is what we wanted.
Well, this is not what Austin wanted. Ooh, another Ferrari down the inside.
Alright, let's see how quick Spud is on these mediums. He's going to take these to the end. Everyone else is fighting in front. He is currently 23.5 seconds off the lead, and that gap is coming down all the time.
Yes, and not by like a margin, but by a lot.
He's already taken a second.
Yeah, and Rock is in, so he's had enough battling with Danny Boy. He's into the pits, probably for another set of mediums which will make him go to the end of this race. Jay Prentice is running solo in this race. 1.5 seconds to the back, 1.8 seconds in front. Nothing to worry about for him so far. Not Rapid, can he make a move? No, he's not, but Healy makes a move on Ramon.
He doesn't,
Ramon
backs out of it. God, Not Rapid must be sick of these Haas cars. He's overtaken them, been re-overtaken, then overtaken again. But again, hanging in there on 16-lap old mediums. That's
yeah, not bad.
Calcio Silva dives down the inside of the Wizard. I say he dives down the inside of the Wizard. He ghosted through the Wizard because Wizard's left the session. It was... Austin had some front wing damage and was in.
Austin now in P15 on softs. Needs to be doing 14 laps on these softs, which is doable, not ideal. Jay Prentice goes into the pits on 15 lap old mediums. He's had enough of those tires. And here we're going to see the big DRS tray with Healy getting a double slipstream on Not Rapid. He is at least going to make the move on Ramon. And he sticks right in between Not Rapid and Ramon. Now important to get a good exit. He will be getting DRS for the second straight as well. Should be able to get the job sealed on Ramon. And now Not Rapid is the next target for Healy, but he's got nothing to worry about. It can change very quickly in this race. 2 laps ago he was in a really bad position. Now nothing to worry about for Healy. big gaps now between, well, pretty much everyone, apart from the battle for P4, which is pretty close. Austin makes a move on the wizard, but of course he is ghosted.
Gap, but down to 21 seconds between the leader. I think the two up front are now gonna, well, they're gambling to softs.
Dan is in.
Are they that brave?
I think they are. If they wanted to pit for the mediums, why would you wait so late to do it? Here comes Healy though. Yeah, with a move on not rapid, gets the job done before the braking zone. No sweat. Healy up into P4.
Yeah, it's not looking good for Austin, but I've seen stranger things happen.
Yes.
In championship deciding races.
I can remember a battle between Montana and Fruit.
I also can remember two Ferraris spinning round Kota.
Yes, I can. It's not
strange things.
Yeah, it's not that I'm against Healy, but I'm just praying that the championship battle will go on towards the last round of the season. It's just better.
Season finale.
Yeah.
Around a track steeped with history in terms of contest of speed, in terms of season finales.
Exactly.
Who would have thought? Zed Leakey is 1.5 seconds currently off his best time, so those mediums are, well, they're cooked. But meanwhile, Danny Boy's still putting in. Danny Boy's just done a time there, 4.5 tenths off his best there, Thomas. So he's
that's
kind of matching.
Yeah, that's not too shabby. Pipe Tech, he pits for fresh soft, so this is an indication that the people who are now on 18, 21, 19 lap old mediums, and Healy as well on his 12 lap old softs. Austin! It's done!
He's retired in the pits.
He's given up. The man has given up.
I've seen that come to bite people in the behind before. Montana at Singapore.
Austin has wing damage on the left hand side. That explains a bit, but still, if you're in that position, you can't allow yourself to give up.
Been a lap in the
lead.
Look
at this, it's spot, I think. If this is a safety car, Austin will be kicking himself. No, he's got running again, okay.
He spun!
No,
he spun! No!
No! There's no way. There is no flipping way.
I don't want to see a safety car now because I don't know what I would be doing. Oh, and Teddy's in the pits. So Spud's made it back now. Oh, that's disappointing. Spud was on such a good strategy as well. So it is gonna. Well, it's Leakey's to lose really, and I think he's gonna manage to win this quite comfortably.
Yeah. Yeah, the only real threat. Oh, Danny.
I just saw that one happen as well. He just slid through turn 6.
Here comes Joldesma on Dan. Oh, but Dan actually made a really good move because he got DRS. Don't rule out the X to the 4 to the 2 to the 7.
So
he's got a penalty though. But
so the guys ahead will pit, but apart from Rack, but this is the battle for P6 in
really
the race,
battle.
so.
The Denny train. And Jay Prentice is now part of it. Getcha Silva picks up 3 seconds because he is so close. He's almost pushing Jay Prentice through the corners. Now tries to go around the outside. He sticks his nose in. You know Jay Prentice. That's not how it works. But I can imagine it because you can't overtake him on the straights as well. It's awful.
Slick move down at the Alpine garage. Both the Alpines came in and double stacked perfectly actually there. So didn't lose too much time between them both.
That's good. Here comes Getcha Silva. Tries to go around the outside once again. Can't make it stick. Switch back. Now the inside. J Prince has to leave the room. But you're not going to win this. You're not going to win this. Although J Prince is low on the ERS. And he gets the inside. Catch your Silva down here. They make it 3 wide. J Prince holds the inside. Now Catch your Silva has to give the room.
Run him out of room.
Oh, but Catch your Silva around the outside. And now he will get the inside for the next turn. But J Prince is going to shut the door. He's going to shut the door. I saw.
Always going to happen.
And that's done.
It's a safety car as well.
My days.
Oh no, Thomas, it'll be a safety car. It is a safety car. No. Austin.
Austin will be kicking himself.
This is why you never know what's gonna happen. Oh, just grrr. I just saw that move. I mean, I'd like to say Jack. You know, he's not the quickest, but we know how street smart he is, and you know.
I saw that.
You and me are the same. It's like you're never gonna make that move because you are just gonna get the door closed, and yeah, that was just.
We both saw that coming from a mile away, but the one making the move, Catch your Silva, didn't. So, well.
How the turntables.
Once again. Well, the only thing Hilly has to do is just finish. Well, not even that. He doesn't even have to finish. He can just he can also retire. And that would be a meme. Just retire the pitch as well, because there's no point. That's absolutely taking the mic. Let's have a look at the penalty situation, because Silic has 8 seconds. Danny Boy only 3 seconds together with Dan.
He's just spinning the pit lane on that last stop, I believe. Yeah, on that last stop when he's just come in for the pits, he's been very, very quick, and he's been pretty consistent with his times, but that's a little bit sloppy.
Yeah, electric plate saw it as well in the chat. So yeah. The pace of Silic is strong though.
It's strong, but let's see what he's going to be like.
He needs to be gaining like a second a lap if he wants to make this work when the safety car comes in.
Dan, I fear for Dan here. He's going to be a sitting duck for the first couple of laps. Although he's taken track position. He was going to lose. He was going to lose places anyway if he pitted, so might as well take a chance. Strange things happen. A lot of people on penalties as well. Both the Hasses are looking okay. Now put the commentator's curse on that.
It's easier to count the people who don't have a penalty. Which are Joldersma, Healy and the 2 Haas drivers.
Welcome to Contest of Speed Bingo.
Is there someone with a Golden Wizard Award at this stage? Or who is on for a Golden Wizard Award?
Yeah, Remen is, because it's a collision warning.
Get in.
Pipe Tech isn't.
Yeah, I can look at it. Healy has 1 warning, so no Golden Wizard.
Golden's Mile 1 warning as well.
Safety car in this lap.
It is. We will have, when they cross the line, Thomas, we're going to have 8 laps remaining. No.
7.
My maths. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. No, 8. I was right.
Oh yeah, you count the 29 as well, yeah. Fair enough.
I had to do it on my fingers, but let's not take the mick here. I had to make sure.
Oh, Silic is already going. But Danny Boy was awake, and the other Dan is...
Danny Boy was more than awake.
Yeah. So the whole plan of Silic is not going to work, as Danny Boy will definitely try to make the move for the net P1 in this race. Is he going to make a stick around the outside? Silic defends. But Danny Boy also around the outside. Oh, it's so close.
He's got a good run though, Thomas. Look at this. Gonna be right behind him. Gonna go again. Danny Boy round the outside, which turns to the inside. How many times have we seen that this evening? It's still going to be the inside. He's going to run him off the road. It's still going to be the inside.
Oh.
Now it's going to be the outside. Soon it gets it. Here we go again.
This is brilliant.
Shoulders roll penalty. No. 3 more people to go.
Dan doing a good job on his mediums. Just needs to stay within that 1 second, and if Danny Boy and Zilli keep battling, that will be the case, but I think he's going to lose out on Ramon on this straight.
He's done a good job so far, but I think it's delaying the inevitable of watch.
Oh, look at Rek. Is it going to beat free right into turn 1? No, it's not. Rek will be making the move on Ramon.
Oh, wow! Spud's got past Tilly. Kind of doesn't matter, but it does at the same time. He managed to get away, but can he be put under pressure?
Ooh, terrible exit. Ramon gets past again.
Yeah, that made it easy.
Now Ramon is the one who can hold down Dan.
Ramon needs to get past him. I know that sounds obvious, but he's in a very good position without giving away anything.
Here comes
DRS this time round?
No, not yet.
No, it's no one. Oh, yeah, because of where the detection point is.
Here's Ramon though, both flashing with the ERS. Rek is going to go for a double move. No, he's not. Ramon down the inside. He makes the move stick for P3. And I think Rek is going to make a move on Dan, because Dan is low on ERS. Rek should be getting the job done round the outside. Oh, that's wheel banging. And Rek gets it done, up into P4.
So Leakey is, just so people know, he's got a 5-second penalty advantage over Danny Boy. So he still needs to pull it. He still needs to put out another 5 seconds if he wants to finish on the podium. Kind of. I'm working this out. Bear with me.
Ooh, not Rapid and Dan. They're so close together. Yeah, Dan is a sitting
They're like
duck
sharks.
at this stage.
They're circling.
Yeah.
Oh, they will do now. This is going to be brutal. We saw last night, I think, I can't remember who it was, lost 5 positions down.
Look at Pipetech as well.
Pipetech will get him.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. He's got no ERS though, but he'll get him.
Then drops down to P7. Spot will be the next one trying to overtake the Ferrari.
Was it taking candy from a baby? Oh, Spud looked about it.
They know each other very well.
You see the grip they can have out the lower speed corners though still. Dan just needs to keep himself in there, because if the soft guys overheat overheat the tyres, then he's still going to be amongst it.
Yeah.
Those mediums will then come back. Probably a little bit too late, but
Oh, at least he's going to get DRS on Pipetech on this lap, so it won't be having the same issue like last time round. It just depends on his exit through the last turn, which is okay, but not ideal. I think Spot will get it nonetheless though. Yeah, Spot, here he comes with the slipstream. Down the inside. Then things it round the outside. Spot gets the job done. Up into P7 for the McLaren.
Yeah, Pipe Tech next. Spot's gonna need to get shift on as Capture Silver is round. Wizard makes the move. Oh, Dan's touched the back of the McLaren.
Did he pick up damage because of that?
No, not visual, but it's rocked him a bit.
Get your Silva has wing damage though, 35% on the left hand side of his front wing.
He crashed after turn 3. Danny Boy's had an awful middle sector, and Bremen all of a sudden is within the DRS. He is the fastest. Yeah, he's the fastest guy on track. Set the fastest lap of 17.005.
Yeah, he will be getting the DRS. He is using that now. He is well and truly within that 1 second, and at this stage he's the one who will be taking victory in this race.
Pipe Tech goes down the ins. Oh, Spud chops him off. It's all got a bit feisty. Never thought, eh? Yoldesmar is looking at the back of the Alfa Romeo, who's looking at the back of the Ferrari.
Oh, the Wizard ran into the back of Pipe Tech, which put him wide.
Penalty. 11 seconds. Oh, that's gonna be painful.
It is.
That's gonna drop him down to at least 5th, I think.
Yeah. He's lucky that pretty much everyone got a penalty. So it's not going to cost him as much, but it's definitely going to hurt him.
Danny Boy really struggling. Brendan's just...
And Ramon is going to make a move.
He's just eating into the time. So here we go.
Here he comes.
He's having to...
He will get the arrest for the back stray as well.
Yeah, I don't think this isn't going to stay how it is at P2. I have a small feeling.
Well, we know that Danny Boy can hang on and defend and fight back, so don't rule him out yet.
ERS as well. A lot more ERS.
Yeah, a lot more, yeah.
Interesting though, these guys are both catching Leaky now as well.
I love the fact you call him Leaky as well.
Leaky.
Nicky Tom is already cheering for Hilly.
Pipe Check's got a penalty, he's going to jump so many places.
Hilly will gain so many positions.
Hilly's going to be 5th. Yeah, Hilly's going to be 5th. At the moment, he's got to stay in this train really. Spud's pass not rapid again. Danny Boy not close enough. I thought he was going to be really close. What's Remen feeling at the moment? Hey.
I don't think Ramon is feeling any tension, as he knows he's got this in the bag as long as he doesn't pick up a penalty. He's got it secured.
He's not gonna. This will be his first win.
Yeah, because he got snatched away by Hilly in Japan by a 10th on the line.
Speaking of, Hilly's lost a place.
Yoldesma is back in. We have to focus on the leader though, who is not going to finish P1 in this race. I can tell you that already, unless everyone crashes behind him. He drove brilliantly, but not perfect enough, as he picked up a lot of time penalties. He will finish P1 on track. Won't be P1 at the end though, as Ramon will take P1 in this race. Danny Boy P2, Zilik is P3 for now, but he drops down. Rek will be P3 in this race. Not Rapid, no Pipe Tech P5. Is Healy going to take it? Yes, he is. So Healy P5, Pipe Tech P6. Not Rapid P7, the Wizard P8, then P9. Spot takes the final point in this race with Joris, his teammate, in P11. Mark P12. And Kecho Silva, unlucky, number 13, will be the last one to come across the line.
He is, but he's trying to steal fastest lap. That's what he's doing.
Will he be able to do so?
Fastest lap currently with our winner.
Time. See, is it purple sectors?
Oh, he did as well. He stole it.
Yes. On 16.8. 2/10 quicker. Pipe Tech, your driver of the day, as he won 12 positions.
Driver of the day. But our champion though, Thomas.
Our champion, yes. I'm definitely going to invite him to the commentary box to have an interview with him. But yeah, we're going to the results now, because you can see it on screen. It was a 39-point difference between Austin and Healy going into this race. Healy taking P5, Austin retiring in the pits means that we've got a new EU3 Connoisseur Speed Season 9 champion, and that is Healy. Very well done. We said it at the beginning of the stream as well. Healy definitely not the quickest person, but I can guarantee you the most consistent person, as Matty already mentioned. A top or a P7 was his worst result, and that was last week. Other than that, he imitated George Russell by finishing P5 or better consistently. So in my opinion, the deserved champion, also gaining a lot of positions, started P11. No penalties, which shows that he definitely is one of the best drivers here this season. We're going to invite Ramon, Danny Boy and Rek to the commentary box. These are the results for tonight's race. Ramon P1, Danny Boy P2, Rek P3, Zilik P4 and Healy, your new champion, P5. Pipe Tech P6, Not Rapid P7, The Wizard P8, Dan P9, Spot P10. Jorisma P11, Mark P12, Keijzer P13, Jay Prentice P14, Austin P15, Phantom P16, IMAX P17, Pure Blades P18, has Mania P19, who unfortunately didn't even make turn 3. Let's invite Ramon.
They have all been invited.
Oh, you love to see it.
Apart from Danny Boy, because someone's settings is a bit... Sorry, it won't let me do it. Bring it here. And breathe.
Yeah.
And breathe.
It's going to get cozy now in the commentary box with all these people in.
Have we got enough room?
Yeah, we've got enough room. Only waiting now for Danny Boy, but we can start off already with Rek. First of all, congratulations on finishing P3 in this race. Yeah, very chaotic race with a lot of safety cars. How do you manage to keep your head cool in these kind of conditions?
I have no idea. Yeah, yeah, it was amazing. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm riding, and I think by the first safety car, I think now I go pitting. And yes, it keeps. Yeah, how do you say that? How do you say that?
What do you want to
takes
say in Dutch?
very well. Yeah.
I was going to say, Thomas can translate.
Yeah,
I'll
I can
just go,
translate.
yes.
Although I struggle with the word peer. This earlier on in this stream, I said a pear ice cream, but yeah, other than that,
yeah.
I managed my way to do so once again. Yeah, we saw you made 4 pit stops, or at least you used 4 different compounds in this race, 3 pit stops, but still manages to finish P3 in this race. Was there a little bit more in this race, or was it the absolute maximum?
Yeah, nee, dat was the maximum. I have my car was glijden. Hoe zeg je dat?
Sliding a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't max.
It was the max. Fair enough. Well, you took P3 in this race. On to next week, last round, championship already decided. Just going to freewheel into the last race, I imagine.
Yep.
Fair enough. That's what you love to hear. Well, congratulations on the P3. Go enjoy,
Thank
mate. Fully
you.
deserved.
Thank you.
From what I can tell, Danny Boy is not here, so we will go to the winner of this race, Ramon. After Japan, I think this must be feeling pretty good to take this victory.
Yeah, it's actually feeling pretty good. Halfway through the race, the first safety car, I didn't think I got the win later on, but I don't know how, but I managed it. So importantly, I think it's without penalties. That's what took me get me the win. So I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah, you went for the soft, medium, soft. Was that going to be the plan anyways, or was it mainly caused because of the safety cars?
Yeah, well, the first safety car went, I think, perfectly, so I can stretch my first stint and get a little bit later on my mediums, and I would like to stretch them to the end, but then the second or third, I don't know, safety car went on track, so I had a new set of softs left, so I put them on and try my best.
You did a really good job. Unfortunately, not the Golden Wizard Award, because you picked up one warning.
Yeah, it's I hit the ball at the last turn. It's second last lap, I think. So, but
yeah,
good
but
enough for
still,
me.
I wouldn't care about it at all.
No, at all, not at all.
No, really good
Not at all.
race, mate, and definitely, like I said, after Japan, you fully deserved it. Go enjoy it. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you. I will. Thank you.
And then going on to our championship winner, Haley. First of all, congratulations on winning the championship here tonight in
Thanks so
Mexico. What went through your mind when you saw on the bottom of your screen Austin retired?
Yeah, I already knew I had it. I knew he had a pretty poor race, just like me. Just cruising at the back and not having the pace. So I knew as long as he didn't finish on the podium, it was all good, and it didn't look like any time he would make it. So I was just cruising and hoping for some points, absolutely taking no risks, and it's not the most fashionable way to get it, but I'll take it. I'm very happy.
Yeah, it does the job. Yeah, Matty and I were talking about it already. What would you say is the main reason why you took the championship this season? We discussed about it, and we think it was consistency. We went through your results, and your worst result was a P7 last week in Brazil. Other than that, all top 5 finishes. Do you think that was the key to winning this championship?
Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't a dominant championship. It was pretty close, and I was by far not the fastest on each track. But consistency helped me through it, and very solid results. Last week there was more in the bag, but I had some unfortunate collisions with some guys. But pretty much every race I finished top 5, and that's why I get it, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, I wanted to say EU2 next season. How confident are you that you can do good job? But it will be on a new game, so that's still going to be a little bit tricky. But I wish you all the best. It was a pleasure commentating over you this season, and in my opinion, you're the deserved champion. So enjoy it, mate. You fully deserved.
Thank you, mate. Really thank you for the awesome commentary as always. Awesome support, and to all the support in the streams.
Yeah, you got a lot.
I know. Yeah, I have to read it, but I've got a lot of messages, so I have to go through them all. But it's a very nice day, and it was very nice to race in EU3 with you and Lewis on the comps.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah, with that, as Danny Boy is not here, it rounds off the stream. So congratulations once again on Hilly taking the championship, and on the podium runners Danny Boy as well. Really good race. And thank you, Matty, for joining the commentary box with me. It was a pleasure.
I know, pleasure once again. I know. Look, I think we commentated once or twice before the start of this season, and now we've done it like 3 or 4 times.
Yes, yeah, it became a lot this season.
No, it's been good fun. Yeah, as Hilly said, it's been a pleasure to either listen to you and Lewis or sit alongside you on a Tuesday evening. But yeah, enjoyed it.
Yep, it was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed this season, but it's not over yet, as we will be going to the US of A next week to finish off season 9 here in Console Speed. If you want to see how all the other championships are going to unfold, make sure you tune in tomorrow and on Thursday for the remaining tiers. Like I said, this is the end of tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for tuning in, watching and commenting in the chat. And as I always say, have a good one, stay safe and goodbye.